I was just worn out and exhausted. I had been burning the candle at both ends as a mom of 3 kids, ages 6, 12, and 15, and I'm a horse trainer. And when you're a horse trainer and a professional athlete competing, the days are long. They're 18-hour days sometimes, and sometimes we go on the road horse showing and competing for anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks at a time. It's a nonstop job, and I was just tired. I was scrolling Facebook one night behind the bed when I was hiding from my family. I shouldn't have been hiding from my family because I had an amazing family who loved me, but I just had that moment where I was just done. And I was scrolling Facebook and saw a picture of my friend smiling, and I didn't know why she was smiling, but she had this little thing on her hand, and I thought, whatever that is, it's gonna change my life. It's gonna help me feel better. I just had this moment of inspiration where I knew that whatever she was doing, I had to do it. I started on the product. I jumped right in, started on the product, and I felt nothing for 5 days. Absolutely nothing. I took it correctly, and there was nothing. So I called up my mom. She's 70 years old. She is the healthiest person I know. She's always active and outgoing and eats super healthy. And I said, Mom, I think I fell for something. I think it's not gonna work, but I need you to try this with me. I really need you to try this with me. My mom said yes, of course. She's always been my biggest supporter, and I gave her 5 days of the product. I called her up the next day, which was my day 6, and I said, Mom, I'm so sorry to do this. I need the product back. I'm returning it right now. It's not working for me, and I need to get our money back. And she said, don't you dare. This is the best thing I've ever tried. I just completed an entire quilt in 4 hours. My hands don't hurt, my back doesn't hurt. I have all this energy, this mental clarity that I've never had before. And at that moment, I said, okay, you can keep the product. I'm gonna call my friend. And I called my friend and I said, I'm not returning the product. I'm gonna become a promoter. And at that moment, she started laughing at me. She said, you just got the address to return the product. And I said, I know, but my mom had a day 1 experience. My mom felt it the first day. And I think it's just gonna take me longer. It was more like day 10 that I was riding in the car with my kids. They were singing at the top of their lungs, and normally I'd reach over and turn the volume down to kind of quiet them. And instead I started smiling and singing, and a real smile, not the fake client, customer, I'm sort of happy smile, like a real smile. And that was the moment that it just, for me, it really changed. That was when I knew that I was gonna be able to help a lot of people. To skeptics, I would say, I totally get it. I took a leap of faith because I was so desperate to find something to make me feel better. And the coffee and other things just weren't working. And so I was so desperate to feel better. Take that leap of faith, because I did, and if it doesn't work for you in the first couple of days, share it with somebody. Share it with somebody else and just see what happens for them, because I was a total skeptic. I mean, it wasn't working for me the first 5 days. So when it did, it was absolutely amazing.